watched any of the Chinese
now
league.
that we're talking about, you know, Killjoys,
So,
King,
no idea.
back over onto that. He has
No
been
clue.
very solid. At Viper, we saw plenty of that from his play on the first map.
I've
but now
heard that
he's back to his
HFMI or
absolute bread and
HFM
butter
is how
from
you
the
say it,
comfort
not
agent
HFMI
in this
0
Killjoy.
DZ
See how they
JZ
fare, as they will be starting
JZ
things off
JC
here on this
even
defensive
9Z.
Right. I mean, once
7.
again, I mean, Gen.G, if you really are that
G
team that can
attacking,
rival
yeah.
DRX, you cannot
Yeah, that's the
fall
one
to
good thing
global
about not
on
picking this map. You get
especially
started.
narrow
Holy
map
fuck,
pick.
they're all
So
pushing.
now Meteor actually getting courageous to push out.
That he is. God dead with a
Woo!
covering fire. Gonna be good for 3.
All right, God dead.
What looked like maybe a catastrophe.
Maybe they finally broken
up.
the fucking
Narrowing down the
curse
lineup
of
for
losing
this
to
map,
GE
but here,
Pistols.
They all got choked up by this one spot outside of the mound. And this sends Global packing all the way to the
I feel like I
other
haven't
side
seen
of the
Mon
map.
yet play Omen much.
This is
Like, the
where
man
it's
seems to
gonna
be
get a
like,
little bit curious,
he
though,
really
because
likes the
Gen.G
Astra.
has the map control now. They have all the utilities set up. King, as long as he stays
The
near his
game
target,
cue
he's gonna get
music?
the
I have
information.
no
They can
idea.
rotate to play together
He
for
found the
this
lucky
series.
tissue. There you go. He's not
Put off a
removing
little
that
bit, but it
tissue.
comes
Oh,
from
that's
extra
grim,
ground.
actually.
No,
I don't
okay.
even want to think about that.
Yeah, Manya just faking the door tap
Oh, King.
as the push comes in and
Nice.
it's the headshot. Bassy as low
Okay,
as he
nice
was.
shot from
It's taken down.
worst
and
meta so
Manya
far.
All on his lonesome now.
Chamber.
Faking the TP.
Like, it was exciting, but it
it's
got
still being
really
watched, King.
boring.
Not necessarily reading it.
Oh, he's
The jump
dead.
peek, yeah, gonna be good enough. And a right click. We'll go ahead and finish them off. Gen.G will take their first pistol round in the series.
This is what we want to see from Gen.G, like a
a
little bit more safe in the way that they play it, especially with King peeking out in times. You have that support from your teammate. You're not doing anything solo. You're not just.
That was
watching
very
it. You're
nice
being
from him.
proactive. Even in the final frag, you're jump peeking just to make sure, just to be safe. This
I
is
also
what
think the
Gen.G
initial
will perform.
Astra meta, where
If they
Astra
keep
was
this
just
up,
really fucking
it's gonna
OP,
be a quick
wasn't
map.
that great.
And one more headshot there.
But I
God
guess
dead,
probably
put
the
it set
worst
for an
meta
ace.
was the
Ooh,
fucking
the Moniette's back
Jet.
comes out of pistols, but Split
The
is not
Jet
allowed in this series.
Rainer fucking
Quick
icebox.
pop flash over towards the mound here from Global.
Jet
trying to see if that
Rainer
forward
Sage.
pressure is there yet again.
Ugh.
Oh, the first shot gonna whip from Meteor and Sylvan. A little bit slow on the follow-up, so everybody from GE able to back away from this position completely unscathed. Nice early kill. Seems like Rossi.
I think
I thought
Raze might
maybe
be
he was
better
gonna
on
try to push
Jet.
up into that smoke, grab that Marshall and have a little
Depends
bit
what
of
you're
extra
doing with
firepower.
it. I will say them running a Fade Jet's kind of weird. Like, I feel like Fade Raze just makes more
This
sense.
is the thing about Lotus. It's such a, I don't know, small but divisive map that has so many different little spots that kind of allows or maybe tempts defenders to push out. And this is why we're starting to see Global actually play a little bit slow. Of course, the fact that they're on eco as well. Bunched up together, the
What?
pistol train will choo-choo their way over onto the A site. They will get the spike planted.
Fuck you, Rossi. You're not allowed to
Good
see.
movement for economy.
Yep, already just getting that extra 300.
Guys, I'm flashed.
Push out.
Turret behind.
But you knew that.
It's behind the activated. I mean, look at this stack on rope. They've got everybody collected on rope, and granted, I mean, we know no one's going to be approaching from that angle. But go ahead, they use the Trailblazer to go ahead and scout over towards stairs. Nothing to be found, and now they can fan out a little bit more.
So they should be aware that it's coming all the way from the front side. Rock.
Spot.
What's
swing
happening?
out. Moniette going to be good for one. Bazzi in the meantime taken down over on the site. They start to go for the defuse.
They
Jet
like,
trying to hold, but he's going to be blind.
No.
Now. Swings in from the side.
Oh.
They're desperately trying to pull off this defuse, but it is not going to happen.
they just lost a round to
This is
5
Shane's
classics.
goal, but in reverse, it's going to be Global.
5
Taking
classics.
away the eco round after
5.
losing the pistol to Gen.G.
I am stunned, Achilles. And it's all off that one weird little play with the stack up on
That
the
paranoia
rope.
was so
They get the
fucking good,
information,
but
they know
how
to
in the
rotate around it.
shit
They
did
had
they
Moniette
win that
with
round?
paranoia, and everyone just had their pistol shots.
How
going
in the
right.
shit did they win that?
Again, like you mentioned, Shades of Pearl. They get information, they know how to work off of it, and Gen.G
Surely
play
not.
into their hands.
They're going to be carrying a hero rifle forward on TS. He's
Oh.
buying down to 50. And he's going to be playing over at Rubble. And right now, Global are showing no interest in playing
Has
this position
fucking
whatsoever.
has
Put it on
TS
the
been
corner,
watching
shot not going to
Scream?
connect. It's gonna
He's
be a
like,
back
I
away
saw
here from
Scream
King.
do
The site
this
will be
one.
taken. Nothing further to dissuade them.
Okay. A little bit of fragment just to
Oh,
grab
I'm
position.
scared.
Gen.G already on the
I'm
spot,
scared.
but
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Smoke,
He's
shorty in
dead.
hand. Meteor finding one, tries to get another. Puts that pop shot across onto Moniette, taking him down to 6 HP, but can't find the kill. 4v3, King now noted, spotted. They'll know from before
4
he's
alive
got
also.
that Marshall in
Yes.
hand, so they
Yes.
go ahead
That
and
round
back
didn't make a
away.
lot of sense. Alright, TS, you should be...
Monument does get tagged here. Noted by that knife. But
I was going to say you should be saving.
You know, bloodier than you might have anticipated, but 2 members left standing.
Now what? Does Meteor... Like, Meteor doesn't have Blade Storm. He hasn't had any kills.
Get a little bit of damage, if anything, just to make their
So he's just going to play a Bulldog low shields. I guess it's not awful.
Gen.G, I don't know what that hero rifle...
I guess the only thing I can think of is that they want to try and make sure the economy doesn't go fucking crazy. Because, like, normally if you have a round where you win with full classics, you save 4 guns, and then you get, like, a flawless round, your money's insane for the entire half. Now, I will say the money's still pretty insane for GE. So, yeah, there's that. Monyet downgraded. I'm going to assume that was just a mistake.
Otherwise, Global gets a free plant.
Yep. Fragment just to check, Rossi. Hovering around the area, the site again empty. Flash goes into the smokes. It doesn't actually check that.
Oh, yeah, like... Obviously, Fnatic have played one less game than everyone else, but they are just, they're destroying. It's actually just, it feels like bullying most of the time.
3 members waiting for him in Mount. Texture will get flashed out. TP in behind. That's actually going to be Monyet going over towards Waterfall. 2 kills going to be found. Goddead is resible. The jump is the snap from Texture. King, however, pinches in.
Nah, Texture's fucking, Texture's on one. Texture's on one, and they have no idea when Monyet, actually, they might do now.
Completely smoked off. They know exactly where he is. Texture sprays for the 4K.
Might have thought it would have been
Man is gaming today.
It was Texture. The flick upwards midair.
And I'll tell you what. We'll
Give me that second shot.
This one.
Bang!
That brought me so close to saying a naughty word. Because, good lord, the reaction from Texture is just...
I need new trousers after that one. I need new trousers. That was fucking
again, one of those moments
filthy.
where you really cannot afford to let Global take the lead that way. You cannot
Let's
let
go,
them have the
GE.
initiative.
Let's go.
Now you're on Marshals and Sheriffs, and we know those could be strong on the side of Gen.G, but so far not looking the greatest.
I need Textures fucking like res. I need everything.
Yes. Good for one. Looks for a second. A little bit of damage there into Aaron.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep going C.
But again, it's just going to be a C site hit. They continue to flush their way forward. Sylvan just tucked away here.
Where the fucking just keeps just spamming a smoke with a fucking vandal?
Oh, hey. How you doing, Sylvan?
Where are you going, Aaron? Look how cocky they're getting. I love it.
Down. It's just Rossi on the floor and GE stretching the lead by 4. Or by 3.
You designed an Omen t-shirt? That's cool.
And yeah, I was going to say, you have to pump the brakes here if you're Coach Bio.
Well, Na'Vi are not unbeaten. If you mean from now on, if Na'Vi beat Fnatic and they're both 8-1, Na'Vi are above them. Because it would go off head-to-head.
And this is what we're talking about with momentum. You might get to pump the brakes a little bit, but we're seeing how Seaside has been so successful for Global.
Loud just, even if a game gets close, Loud just, like, I feel like Sadak, even though he's rated highly as an IGL, I still think he's really underrated as an IGL. Like, I feel like when you talk about, like, God tier IGLs, he doesn't get put in the conversation as much.
It's not looking too good, and I think Gen.G really needs to...
What do you think of the sites, letters, orders being reversed?
All 3. Utterly fantastic drawings.
Got a wingman,
oh my god.
I mean...
What the fuck is that?
I think it's supposed to be a Viper Pepe. And then, yeah, a Viper flexing here.
The one on the left is in my nightmares for the rest of my life.
Need all the support they can get. Global.
That's terrifying.
On this attack thus far. Aaron leading the charge at 7-3-3.
Pure art? Right. You guys have no taste. Then again, I pretty much hate everything I see in an art gallery. This is a banana. It represents... Fuck yourself. That's what it represents.
They're aware of this, and they also know that King has been playing on C.
G has a chance for Tokyo. Yeah, I think if they lose today, then it starts to be not impossible, but very unlikely. Where is... Oh, he is feeling it. He is feeling it. What? He pushed their spawn.
Back off. The answer's no.
Okay. Okay. Decent trade from Gen.G. Decent trade.
Now the lockdown's going to be
Lockdown.
cut off the site here. They could still go
They've
over
got to
towards Baby
kill.
Door, or just get tucked right in this position. Aaron trying to dissuade. Shifts out.
Okay. Well,
Swinging wide.
they've just avoided. I guess it's giving them the space.
Push forward, Meteor.
Nice.
Good for
Nice.
that
Good
shot.
work,
Aaron now
Gen.G.
down as well. Meteor finds another, and suddenly it's just Bazzi all on his lonesome. Finds one, cannot get the other.
Good round from
And
them.
the
Good round
timeout
from them.
does well.
Overheat, maybe a little.
Shift some of that momentum away from Global. Plant
But I
still
also
in.
feel like that's the thing. It's like
Gen.G, they
I
get the
feel
round
like
win.
SK Rossi
Korean style
overheating
of going for the
is
side
also
retake.
winning them rounds
This
as
is
well
how
because it's
Gen.G
catching players off guard. Like
performs.
I would have
We
said
have
the
the
first
lockdown.
kill was an
Roaring
overheat.
for it during the
Like he
timeout.
gets spotted and he
One way
runs
we
into
might
their
have not
spawn and
considered
kills him.
how
Like
crazy SK Rossi
it's
was
madness.
gonna get, but once it comes down to it, you can see lockdown in. Let's hang out for a second and kind of coordinate this execute. We see the dash, we see the flash, and everyone goes in together at the
We
same
see the
time.
dash,
Once
we
they
see
start
the
to
flash.
waterfall off of each other that way, the retake will succeed. We need more of that from Gen.G.
it feels weird seeing Casey on 2 wins. Yeah, Zaysh has done an incredible job.
Rossi.
I think that man needs more plaudits because they should have gone fucking 1 and 9.
Going off of that as well. Stairs leave smoked off.
Picture's not with him. I was going to say if they can escort him forward onto the orb.
There's a
that does
4-line
give them
perm by
ammo.
Robert Frost, and my
This is gonna be
teacher
door break.
made a
Pushing
500
towards
web.
B. Sitting
My
inside of his smoke, though,
teachers,
yes, the
I
flash
swear
down,
they
he's
made
gonna
some of
hit
the
this Godjet,
weirdest
try to
shit up
push
I've
them
ever
off,
heard.
and Kiss tries to swing out. Not going to happen, but Godjet comes
okay.
away with 2 kills before getting taken down by Aaron. Push on the corner. Meteor quick to arrive. Finds one. The Seeker up close. Knives have to be expended just to clear that. And now Bazzi is in a rough position. They know exactly where he's at.
Apart.
Everybody looking to flood him out. They
Good
will be
round.
able to do so.
I feel like they need to
Gen.G
stop going B. The B retakes
stopping the streak and
look
now
really
bringing
good
it
from
within one
Gen.G.
round.
This is all
Yeah,
off
I
the
still
timeout
remember,
as well.
like,
It's starting to find success.
I
It's
was
starting to
reading,
find that rhythm
read
that
the
they
book, A
really
Streetcar
needed.
Named
In all
Desire,
these rounds, we started to
which
see
is
how they,
it's like a,
lost information, lost the initiative.
it's
just
basically a
global
lot of
public
it's
through
about
it.
misogyny.
But now,
But at the beginning, so I watched the film as well because I was like, fuck it, I want to learn more about the
but
book.
just hide inside of your smoke. We have our team here. We have
And
the right calls. We're just gonna
there
hang
is a
out with each
line
other
in
that way.
it
And of
that
course,
says
Meteor coming up
he
huge. Godjet
throws
actually coming up huge as
a
well.
bag of meat at her.
Decided
Now
to
in the
act.
film, he literally
Global
threw a
call
bag
one
of
for
meat.
themselves here. Not
My
long
teacher
after we
tried
saw
to convince
Gen.G
me that
roll
that
the music
meant,
again.
But
I don't
even
mind
know
this
if I want to
because
say this
honestly,
out loud.
it feels like
That meant
after
he
these last
slapped her
rounds,
with his
Global
junk.
now needs
Like
to
that's what
slow
my
down a
teacher
little
said
bit.
that meant.
Fish for
And I was like,
information. Try to
well, it
feel
doesn't really
control
fit
around
with the
little
rest of the
bit. Maybe
book.
find a straight pick
And
or
they were in the
identify
middle of the
enemy
street.
positioning, whereas it's
Like,
been
are
very
you
fast-paced
sure?
in these last few rounds, and Gen.G
Are you
is
sure
making
that's
power
what
act.
that meant? Because I have a feeling
Meteor
that
hit
you're
doesn't
making
quite
shit
work out
up.
that well. And you have to consider that it's really because Gen.G knows how to contest for the spike line. They can deny it. Seaside
Teacher reading the fan fiction. Yeah, I think
played out
maybe.
differently, and that's where I
Just
think we've
went
seen more
off the
success from
fucking
Global.
deep end with that shit.
But at the same time, you have to anticipate how Gen.G might react to that.
What did
So,
I just listen?
you're
Yeah,
absolutely
I
right, Kelly.
apologize.
These
But that
like
was what I was
slow
learning
approach
when I
will
was
work.
like fucking, I don't know,
But now I'm
14,
curious to see how
15. Like
Gen.G
that's what my
actually
teacher
starts
thought
to
was appropriate.
take this lead, or is it going to be a win streak from Global from here on out after this timeout?
We'll find out. The more rounds you can get on the stacking side.
Is your
Global,
teacher
the
working
better.
as a Netflix
Gen.G
live action writer? Which he
defending
did
side,
quit
they've only played this map
with my
twice,
class,
has
so
a
maybe.
1% round win rate. So taking more away from them is definitely going to be good. Again, Rossi going to get caught by that haunt timing.
Do you think keeping
Isn't bothered
the
by it though, 'cause the rest of the team
same
stacked
roster?
up to potentially
Like
flood their way into
personally,
the
I
side,
think
but
keeping a steady
double
5
stack
is a
here.
good thing.
Wow.
Oh, that was nice from King.
Smoker gone. Bazzi,
Okay,
however,
good
can
trades.
catch him.
They really want to go
Players
B.
now
I feel like
disrupted.
this has
The
almost
lockdown's
just
going to
become a
be
proving
used.
ground of like, no, we will take
Way in the
B.
corner for now.
You were that
Where
bad
is
and
it?
made them quit.
Somebody
I don't think it was me in
try to swing out and
particular,
clear
but
this,
maybe.
They start to make their way into the site now with the last few seconds remaining as Rossi gets himself around the back, but this is being watched. But
Nice
Sylvan will
kill.
lose the fight.
Sylvan's just got to be pissed at this point. I swear it's always him. He's like waiting on an angle for Rossi to peek. Rossi still peeks it and gets the kill anyway.
Getting
Guys, that's not tradable spot. Come on, you got 2-man advantage. It's whiffy. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Nice round, boys. Nice round. Sup, and water.
No miracles yet, but this is just such a good take from Global. Again, playing with the information.
That teacher's 5 levels. Oh, but that's always the thing. It's like the joke, isn't it? It's like the cupboard was blue, and it's like, the cupboard clearly describes the inner being of the soul of the person, that they felt down and low, deep inside. It's like, what did the writer mean? The cupboard was fucking blue. It was just descriptive. It was just telling you that the cupboard was blue. Like, it doesn't... They ain't that deep. I hated those lessons with a passion. And it's another one of those things, like, people always talk about math and like, what do I use from this? I find the same with English. Nice, Rossi. Go on. He is feeling it today. I'm so happy he's doing well. I'm so happy. Because I feel like that man had so much pressure on his shoulders to do well. Again, maybe a slight, but I guess he's trying to lurk, doesn't expect anyone to be there. Bartzy and Rossi duo is super good. Yeah. Agreed.
They're gonna have to clear on Mound, and look at how Monyet's positioned.
Again, he's still going. He's still going. He's still going. There we go. There we go. SK Rossi, Ace K Rossi, fucking smashed it.
The prodigy from India gets it done.
How the heck did he do that? Just starts things off super aggressive.
First man in, and he gets an ace.
And look at how he actually held down. Juggling.
Oh yeah, this is you guys realize we're in his movie right now, right? We are the side characters to the SK Rossi movie.
Deserve to pop off, King.
I want to say he's going to be wearing pajamas for the rest of the event. Like, he's going to do a God Dead. 24 is a bit old for a prodigy. Never too old to be a prodigy. Fuck it, why not?
God Dead now just taking some straight shots with the Marshall. There's Rossi. He's going to look to lurk yet again. Continues to do this. Now on the C side, we've seen it from twice over towards A. They're not going to be rotating into him, and instead he's just going to go ahead.
Why do you lurk if you have a man advantage? I guess it's always just trying to shut down.
Great headshot from King. Puts that KO down on the floor. Stun comes across.
Fucking meteor, man.
Off the top rope.
And like, it's trying to confirm the round late. They kind of already expect players to have rotated. So I don't think it's necessarily that bad.
Catches TS. The res can come in, and oh, Aaron, he was just brought back to life. God, it says, you don't get a second chance at this one. But the hope of
As is still fucking rough for Sylvan.
Pretty much gone with Sylvan can line up some of the nuttiest headshots that we've seen with the Sheriff in a while. Everybody sat back here towards Tree.
Let's go. Yeah, play this together.
Nigh impossible.
No way. You peek into this, you're gonna get the shock of your life.
Look at this shit. Could you imagine he like crouches and somehow collapses all three?
Okay. Nicely stacked.
God Dead is a cool name. I agree.
Global will now take 7 in the attacking side with 2 more rounds to be played out.
We're
This is just such a great
like,
half from Global now.
I'm gonna assume
it's a great day.
most of the time teams are better on the attack on this,
so
but
far,
like how much are Gen.G better at the attack?
Early noises kind of scaring Gen.G off a little bit, and then cutting all that noise off, cutting off that information.
I hate that you have to put Gen.G, otherwise it won't come up on fucking VLR. They got 8 rounds versus RRQ. Then again, they got 8 on defense versus DFM, but that is DFM.
With TS's shot calling to reply to pretty much any situation, but right now, Global, just W Gaming.
As I said, when I spoke to Big Time, he was basically just saying that like SK Rossi wants to work and like learn more than anyone else. Like the guy really commits to like putting in the time for the team. I think that's why it was so hard for him when he didn't have his visa, because it's like the guy clearly wants this more than anyone. That's why I'm happy that it's going so well. Like, Because let's be real, he could just go into content creation. He's set. Like he doesn't need to be a pro. He just wants it. I always respect people like that. That's why I respect Gen.G so much.
Looks to continue to hold the site.
Like Gen.G doesn't need to be a pro ever. Like he could literally stream for the next probably like 10 years. He could have stayed in Fortnite. But he wants to compete. I like players like that.
Possibly. I mean, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, Gen.G fishy. Yeah.
Off with some
I hope he. I would be surprised if he doesn't, but I hope he makes it to tier 1.
Don't allow Global to get their way.
All right, Hippie. I'll have a look later.
Having the information, King is set
Same with Tens. Yeah, of course.
He's got his teammates there.
Same, especially in NA. Like
on time, on cue.
Again, like he could just stream. Him and Kaide do very, very well for themselves off streaming, but it's that competitive streak. You want to win.
Pop flash out. Again, just Rossi playing forward.
I'd say that like GE are gonna want to get that 8th round. I know that sounds obvious, but like I feel like 7 rounds after the half they've had is not that great. They did lose pistol, so it's like a decent scoreline, but like.
Yes. He beat up on top of rubble.
What's that here? Doesn't get scouted. He's able to find Rossi before that flash really connects.
Oh, they line up.
The corner.
Only 1. Okay. I thought he was gonna get 3 again.
And advantage is still there. We go ahead and pull back away from the A site. The rotations have already started. Right now, C left empty.
That's the thing. Sylvan has Nightfall.
That's what we're looking for.
This is not going to be an easy like hold if this ends in a retake.
Global has to be the ones to make a move. And in all those moves, they could make a mistake. They're down.
When did Monyet use his ult? I do not remember. I'm going to be honest. I don't pay attention to fucking From the Shadows. Oh dear. Oh dear. Monyet is very far away.
Yeah, Monyet.
Pad those stats, boy. Pad those stats.
Spike and get a plant somewhere. Used it in the previous round. He's going to send the paranoia across. Does clip on the Meteor, who now has that operator in hand. And he's going to want.
Why would you peek?
Ends up going down. Nightfall.
He's dead, but like.
Will just have the counter swing out.
I guess maybe to fake out.
A 7-5 half this time with.
He was there, but oh well.
Tight knit between these two squads.
7-5 is okay, especially considering they lost pistol. It's good, but I think they're gonna have wanted a bit more. Like defensive half of this map is difficult. The rotations are so like hard to sort of control because you have that sort of B split.
And then Global might try to come back towards the B side, but
Monyet is money. Sure.
On to the next half. I mean, this is Lotus. 3 sites.
Weren't they good at the defense versus Team 1? I don't know.
Like I said, I highlighted the defending side around.
No.
4% on
no, versus T1 they got 3 rounds, and they got 4 on attack. So they obviously they've done a lot better. They've got a different composition.
Well, if anything, I am a little bit worried about one thing, is that the agent composition for this side of Global, it's like slightly different. I mean, at the same time, it's this. We're talking about this Fade versus Sky. You're missing a few flashes.
T1 looking hella rough.
That impacts you all that much.
I feel like there's a lot. It's difficult because I feel like a lot of teams match up quite nicely against other teams. So we go week to week going like, oh shit, T1 look insane, and then the next week you're like, oh shit, T1 look clapped, and it's just like it just swaps every fucking week.
So far, so good. I mean,
it's the same way with like
it's this duel between the two
Zeta, like almost losing. They lost the map versus DFM, didn't they? Yeah, Secret's another good example. Exactly, recency bias is huge. When fucking Giants lost the first 2 games, people were like, "Wow, they're so bad," and I was just sat there like, "I don't think so. I think that you're." Like so far, what they've lost to Fnatic, Na'Vi, Liquid. I do think that like I expected them to beat Liquid. I really do, but
now we get ready to dive in. GE with the lead. Can they maintain it in the pistol rounds? 2-1 so far the scoreline. Be feeling very comfortable, very confident about closing this series out if they can pick this one up here. That's the big if.
What's your opinion on C9? I haven't watched much of the North American League, or not North American League, the Americas League. God, there's barely any North American teams in it. But from what I've heard, they're doing very well. I'm happy for them, and I think MC is the GOAT.
Global are gonna try to take it away from them.
I mean, it's the two teams that have been able to challenge DRX the most, at least so far.
You're
Given
right.
the overtime from Global versus them on Split, and then the map victory on Fracture here from Gen.G versus DRX. Push in, instant headshot.
Aaron almost instantly dead.
Down, but he responds with a nice shot
Oh,
with a
and then Sylvan's caught him as well. This has to be another texture round if they're going to stand a chance.
Good for one. You're now going to be holding up top. Decides to back away.
Sen versus C9. I still have quite a bit of faith in Sen, especially with Marved playing. They've looked really good. So I'll edge it. I'll edge it to Sen. Nice kill, Rossi. Oh, okay.
Monyet in the meantime off screen takes down Meteor. Got dead. Backside untouched. Monyet 21 HP. But he gets him with the frenzy.
How did he whiff? How did he whiff that? That was free. He literally tapped the spike.
Again, another round one. Up by 3 at 8-5. Gen.G, can you steal away another eco round?
Nah, man, that was whiffy as fuck.
But they have to do it again.
Like, Rossi did insanely well here, but like, look, 21 HP, taps the spike and then...
21 health.
What?
Spray, the little crouch kind of threw got that off.
He needed to hit him in the toes. What do you mean the crouch threw him off? Aim at him.
Get this round, and this could be a 2-0.
Rossi's going for
Oh, he's just said it. He's just said this could be a 2-0. Just remember that Quack said that, by the way, guys. Just remember, if this goes back the other way, I'm not to blame. We blame him. Just him.
Surprised to not see that funneled into Goddead to maybe get this null command up a little bit faster.
That's what they would want to go for, but right now in this round,
Write that down. Yeah, we don't forget here. We don't forget.
Global does not want to give up all that much. Look at how much.
It's always Quack.
One up by rocks, one up by rubble. And now it's completely smoked off. But one way.
And the haunt to check if anybody's nearby. Yet obviously not going to be spotted by that. They have
I feel like that haunt was a bit shit.
That position, just given that, you know,
I don't really know. That haunt seemed like it cleared like where the haunt is clear.
Over towards A, so they're drifting ever closer to this judge.
Like it didn't clear out any of the.
That's the trap.
Whatever. It's such a minor detail.
Out. That's gonna be painful.
30 seconds
He picked ROQ over DRX.
Well. We're gonna explore.
He needs a doctor.
Spotted. The smoke,
here it comes.
ups, dash at the ready. Tailwind forward. He's looking for one. He manages to get him. Continues to push. Rossi mows him down.
It's just fucking.
3
I
kills
feel like.
for him. Global.
What's
Not
that
gonna be
movie
dropping
where you like
the
watch the
anti-eco this
movie
time
from
around.
the guy's POV?
9-5.
You know where he's just like running around with
Another
the
day
good
at the
like
office
this.
for the boys.
Instead, they
I
dropped
feel
a
like that's where I
hammer,
just was.
Achilles.
Like
You talked
it's
about
really
this,
hard
we
to
were
like follow
setting
what
up
he's doing
the
because it's
entire
just
round, and just as it comes down to it, I think
Hardcore
Gen.G
Henry,
wanted to
that's
try to
it.
find some picks, try and pick up some alt orbs, set Goddead up for that null command, something that could be really useful in a take. But no, we just pushed them into the welcome arms of SK Rossi.
They're looking for maybe a fast hit here. Okay, never mind. Initially, we're.
What do you think about having a main league and GC league matches at the same event? We used to have like at Katowice, there used to be the like Katowice and Intel Challenge going on at the same time. That was kind of cool. The only thing is I'd want them at different times so that people can watch both. Like, I wouldn't mind that. But I also think it's nice that it's a separate thing. Okay, they have to know that Monyet's here. Like, it's such a bait position.
He looks to hold close and he does. Quickly traded back. Monyet gonna be
No, they're not losing this round.
A third kill, found that
No.
headshot instantly. Comes across as the IGL will be the one to guide them.
What is
into
happening?
This conversion.
What the fuck is happening?
3
This
rounds
is their map
consecutively now
choice.
here on the defending side
This is
from
their
Global
map
as they are
choice,
just
and they
3
just
more
lost
away
to
from
fucking
taking down
Spectres.
Gen.G in a 2-0 fashion.
Aaron just got. Like, I don't want to be mean to Aaron, but he's not known for his fragging capabilities. He just got a 3K with a Spectre.
That's my IGL. Oh my god.
Boys are riled up.
I love
Gen.G
Rossi.
right now is doing nothing
That's
to
my
silence them.
IGL.
Kick back again. The Sheriff buys a Marshall for Goddead.
They did lose to 5 pistols. You make a very good point.
With the Spectre, and this time they fully anticipate Monyan's position. They get
Of
ready
course
for
they
it.
fully
A
expect
great
Munion's
initial
because
clear
he's been
out.
there every round.
But
Oh
here comes the
my
push, Bazzi
god.
able to find
That
one,
was a little
gets
bit
ready back.
risky.
Yes, with a Phantom. Picking him down now, Meteor with one as well in his hands. Aaron looking to hold Drink. Sends out the pop flash.
Okay,
but
yeah.
turn away
That
from
was
TS,
kind of
and he manages
expected.
to answer back with another kill. Keeping them in a winnable
Don't worry though.
position.
SK Rossi's still alive with a fucking
Rossi dropping down
judge.
here on the side. The judge in hand.
No!
Rossi jumps
Oh, I
over the top, but
thought
King
if
will be
he'd
able to
won
finish
that
him.
round, I
The
might have
last
just
man
been
standing
done, to be
to
honest.
keep Gen.G afloat.
If he'd won that round with a fucking judge, I might have just closed the stream. Just be like, you know what? You win today, GE.
But it's one of these rounds where
He's 18 and 10.
more of those reads.
He has 7,500 credits, and right now he just has a Blade Storm. He's going to drop over to a teammate, though.
Was so crucial in pushing
They do. They
Global all the way
do.
back.
They're Shiki. I'm really enjoying watching them play. But that's the frustrating thing with GE. I've enjoyed watching them play pretty much every single week. I think versus PaperX, they really struggled because PaperX are just crackheads.
Turn away from the flash. And actually, no, still ends up getting full blinded. A little bit of follow-up, and Meteor gets on top of him. Doesn't even take too much damage. Sylvan swaps over, tries to go for that link door.
Gen.G having a bad game? I think they've been caught off by a lot of shit.
Such tiny choke points for Global to push through.
Okay, this looks better. This looks much better.
Tagged up. Now Monyet gonna be spotted.
Unless they throw. I don't see how they lose this round.
Might not have to.
Yeah,
Monyet
they're
keeps
fucking
spilling out of
no
the smoke.
chance. No
Only gonna be able
chance.
to find one more. 4 members left standing.
PaperX
now.
are playing
Gen.G.
ranked. But the thing is, PaperX have always got some cool set plays. I think their double duelist split as well is genuinely terrifying. Like, Jing is one of my favorite Raze players ever, and something on Jet is just filth. Like, there's not much you can do about those two players. So them going in as a double entry is just terrifying. Like,
just to get close enough to take him out. And you notice most of them are holding on to Phantoms, only a couple on Vandals, and that is a very useful tool to block off these choke points, especially when you're playing close range on a site like B. So now timeout from Global.
Second one being burned here by a Razor, looking to right the ship and guide them.
yeah, that's the thing. If they win this game, there's a chance. But, like, they have to win this game.
As well.
Like, basically, GE need to throw everything at this one.
This little 2-round streak that they've got for themselves and stretch it even further. I think, honestly, if you are Global...
Jet, Reyna, and Haven, please don't put that out into the world. The worst thing is, I wouldn't even be surprised if they ran, like, fucking Phoenix Reyna or something insane.
If it comes down to it, but that's something I'm really curious about. I want to see what their ultimates look like.
Yeah, Jing's aim is just unreal. He is maybe the only player in the world where if he picked Reyna, I would be okay with it. Because I don't think Reyna is a good agent. I just think he is good enough and confident enough on that agent that it would work. That's what makes it difficult.
Maybe it's that B or
RRQ used Reyna and did they?
Spots.
Why? What was the? Well, I would say what's the plan there, but I'm guessing there wasn't one.
Rush play, but the hunt has revealed. Cloudburst down the push forward. Rossi gets
He needs a
Meteor,
gun.
lifts
He
the
needs a
retrieve
gun.
the
He's got one.
does, and then
Again?
Rush is looking good.
Okay,
It's God
Goddead.
swings back
Goddead
with
has.
2 of his own. TS
Goddead has
in
saved
time.
this.
Collapses from the flank,
Goddead has saved this. I thought it was about to be the same shit again, where they just get sprayed down on A main.
It's just a bloody brawl. Goddead is.
Why did he sound more British than me there? That was just a bloody brawl. That was a bloody brawl, that was.
Even worse if TS loses his life, and that's why they have to be so careful.
I took over Quack for a second. He became British.
To work with.
That was a bloody brawl, governor.
Uh-oh. Creep forward. So far, sightline's not being given. Texture.
Possessed.
Ready, but there's nothing to swing off of.
They're not going to move.
Bottle of water.
Both teams suspecting that there could be rotations. Neither team fully aware.
Goddead has a knife.
Heron has one as well. Would reveal both of their locations.
This makes me uneasy.
Is he gonna be ready? Here finds one.
Swing.
Yes.
Oh, he's got no
Finds
swing.
The kill. The swing out and Texture's got him.
Oh, Texture made me crap myself. He just started whiffing midway through that spray.
Able to stabilize that aim and get
I like the British accent though.
It's
what do you mean though? Do you mean like a normal British accent or like "Good day, governor"? Like the offensive one.
I mean, such an interesting attempt from Gen.G as well. TS using the From the Shadows to actually get up behind on the site itself.
140 dink, yeah.
Potential for that flank. And that's why
the artist accent,
in the first place.
right?
But you have to consider this huge firefight on A.
I like artists.
And it's one that favors Global.
Now look at the despair.
Are you gonna commentate for Tokyo? Unfortunately not. No.
It's just Texture carrying that Phantom.
The first Masters are missed. Sad.
Opting for a Bulldog, but everybody else on pistols. 2 Sheriffs and a Ghost. Global continue to not play around with their economy, not take risks, and buy low.
Wait, did they?
Right.
Did GE win the round and not buy?
2 more rounds on the side of Global.
You're gonna co-stream? As long as they give me access, yeah. I will watch every fucking Masters game. If they give me access, which I hope they will, it would be a bit mean if they don't.
Rossi saw enough with that jump peek.
Yeah, they've saved in a
now we'll be smoked off.
In a round after they won. I kind of respect it.
Not sure if he got
but it is weird.
Either way, the null command's gonna be
they have got the read right. They've got 4 players here.
Everybody aside from King pushing on this position. As Rossi instantly flushed out, dealt with. Bazzi trying to find one, does get Sylvan for his troubles.
Still 2 players in the smoke. I don't. Yeah, okay, it's falling apart now. What can Texture do?
30 seconds left.
Spots him. Now Texture.
Ooh, not far away. Okay.
Meteor will swing the corner. Takes his head off. 4 members.
Are they inviting other MEA talent?
Well established here for Gen.G. They pick up another round win, and yet again.
I do know, but I can't say. I'm not going to reveal the talent list for the event. That would be mean.
Just to bring us back on our heads. Start things off with a little bit of a scuffle, but at the same time, it's this.
Yeah, that's true actually. I really liked the. No, they did not invite me to Masters.
Just to wrap around onto Global. And of course, without the firepower.
Yeah, I'm surprised people haven't started using the Odin a bit more.
Those close quarter duels. Back on to the next round now. They will be able to buy out.
B-side's widely been completely abandoned. Gen.G get the right read to go ahead and rush this position.
The thing is, they've got lockdown here.
Spike now being planted.
But it depends where they're going to use it.
Could end up being a very
they're just going to use it up top.
Down off the rip, but Meteor
oh, Meteor's on one now.
Forward, finds another. Rossi able to trade it back. Goes across the out. Rossi stabilizes the aim, and suddenly
the fucking.
It's just
it was the stun, right?
The detain, not going to catch him. They almost line up.
Oh, yes, Rossi. This guy is on one, man. Where's the fucking haters, by the way? Come back. Let's go find those haters from before, right? Should we go find them? Oh, we're bringing in SK Rossi. It's just because, you know, it's an Indian organization and an Indian team. He's not actually good. Fuck all of you cunts. Look at him now. 23 and 13. He's fucking slaying. So.
The side hit was good, but. Just look as if Global anticipated it. Global knew to set up for that region.
A little whippy at the end, but was able to get Sylvan.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, is G forced to play with Rossi? Like, I hate those people. I hate those people. I have to turn everything into a negative. Texture's so much better. What? Off the one map you've seen him play ever? Dickheads. If you genuinely believe that G would sabotage their own team, you're fucking morons. So I'm happy that he's coming out here, putting up the 2 fingers and just fucking like he's doing it versus Gen.G. Second best team in the league.
Potential is coming alive on this map. They switched up their agent composition.
Let's go, G. Let's go. It's funny as well because I'm pretty sure like big time messages me goes, I enjoy watching back your watch party. So he's probably gonna see that.
Had they not had those visa issues, had they had
now imagine a 4 Indian Rossi. Honestly, that's the best thing about this is he is going to inspire more people to play the game.
Not worried about the past. They are focused on the present.
That's why I'm so happy. There's not many people I want to do, or I really want to do well more than SK Rossi because he's going to inspire people to play.
The team that has been right there in the top 2 since the very beginning of Pacific.
And then it comes back to those buys again. I mean, you might not have all that much, but
Oh.
SK Rossi banking on those knives.
Yeah, no, it makes me incredibly happy. It makes me incredibly happy. I was really happy when Lightning Fast had a good debut as well. Like, because I think there were a lot of expectations for Rossi. I didn't know what to expect from Lightning Fast, but he's... Thanks for middle fingering the haters. All good, bro. All good. Fuck him.
Oh my, he's using
so bit. Oh, he slipped the net here. Just a bit. The push. Oh! Texture finds 2. Meteor able to reply.
Okay,
however,
like Meteor is trying his hardest. I swear. Meteor's like, I'm not fucking losing. I'm not fucking losing. They're waiting for him. They're waiting for him.
He tailwinds away. 25 health remaining. The knife broken.
Come on, boys. 2 more kills. 2 more kills, boys.
To try to go for the plant. Meteor.
Nice, Aaron. Let's go. What a fucking upset. Let's go. Who died? Like, let's be real. Even if you're a GE fanboy, did you see them 2-0ing Gen.G? Nah. Come on, don't lie to me. That's a huge fucking win for them.
It's insane.
He's so adorable. I love him. He's like genuinely, if you hate SK Rossi, I hate you because he's so sweet. Like look at him. He's doing a little dance.
And it's just a phenomenal storyline for Global.
Fuck it. Someone send me the screenshot in the Discord of all of the casters, and I'll fucking tweet it. Tom simping for Rossi? Fuck yeah, look at him, man. He's having an insane game, and then he does like a little dance at the end. Like, what's not to love? This game made my weekend. You know what? That's fair. This is a fun match. Like, I feel bad for Gen.G because I feel bad for Meteor. Meteor still played well, but I feel like GE are getting better and better. Like playing them in the early weeks, you kind of got a little bit lucky, I guess.
Yeah, so much. Achilles, you said it earlier. Nobody could have predicted this. I did not predict this. I might have just thrown Global's name in the hat for, I wouldn't say fun, but surely you have to believe in these players. Watching their performances from today. Aaron on the KO.
GE should have won more matches.
That would have worked out.
Sure, but like you have to kind of look at the scenario they're going through. They're like, they're a team that has 7 players. Some of them had visa issues. Some of them like had like family stuff with like Runsky going back. Like
Rossi in both of these maps.
It's
performing to expectation, probably performing above
this has been a tough task for them, and they're coming out strong. I like them a lot.
To go with his 7 from the previous map.
Ever since Rossi and Lightning Fast joined, they've been good. Yeah, they have.
ACS. An incredible performance here from the prodigal son of India, as well as the team as a whole. We've questioned the decisions when this roster was put together. How will they communicate? How do you shift their roles? And they continue to show that they have it figured out, that they can be one of these top contending teams here in Pacific.
Why the fuck did that?
And that keeps the hope
alive. Why did my Twitter do that? That was weird.
Making it into the top 6, being able to have a run. And if we continue to see plays like this from Global, I think they have to be in the conversation for Tokyo.
They certainly have to. I mean, we've talked about their potential since forever. We were definitely wondering. We were confused about this huge roster, this truly global roster, if anything.
That's where I follow.
Like you mentioned before, Achilles, this is kind of like how DRX were actually put together, in fact.
Yeah.
You have that many duelists. You have basically, you know, SK Rossi, everyone kind of coming together. Texture, who used to play that duelist role. But now they've been molded and fit into these different roles where they are still able to perform.
It's just fantastic to see here. And, I mean, for Gen.G,
do you think GE makes playoffs? I think it's still going to be tough. I think it's going to be difficult, but I think it's possible. Like, their next games, it mainly comes down to, like, if they can keep up the momentum. Because that's the thing. I feel like Gen.G probably underestimated them a bit. I don't think the other teams that they're playing will.
I'm really surprised.
But like, let's
myself,
put it this
but
way: Secret are
really
above
the
them.
question you have to think
They're
about
gonna
sometimes,
play
because
RRQ. RRQ are
looking at statistics, looking at how
probably
Gen.G
losing
has
this week.
performed
Like,
before,
let's be
they
real.
should be the ones
We've
on
seen our
paper to
miracle
do
for the
that well.
day.
They even picked this map on LOTUS.
So
but
fucking
happened, you know? And
what?
it really shows in
Secret
this
are
first half,
3
I
and
think,
3.
because we swapped those sides,
Global
we
are
swapped
2
those
and
numbers.
4. RRQ are
Earlier
probably
on,
going to
the
be
first
2
map
and
was
4.
7-5 in favor of Gen.G, but now
All
on
you really
LOTUS,
need is
I
what?
think
Secret
Global
to
shows that
lose.
they have
Secret
what it
have
takes to really
DRX
counter-strat
as
and
well.
play against Gen.G.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean,
like
look,
there's
I'll say this.
possibilities.
You
It's
know,
still
while
not
Machine will win
easy,
the MVP
and
at
they
the
still
end,
have to
when
beat the
that thing's
teams in
over,
front of them. So they
I'm
still
sure
have to beat
SK Rossi
RRQ,
likely to win.
Detonation, and Team
But I
Secret.
would also look
But those
to
are all
throw
games that they
Aaron's
can
name out
win.
there because
So
being the IGL in the scenario, being the one
I
who's
don't know.
driving the team round over round,
I think
being
that
able to
like
fight back once, you know, when Gen.G do
I
manage to
think
find
it's
a little bit of
possible.
momentum,
I
shut
still
down
think that
these
winning
wins
3 games in a row is not
it's
easy.
so impressive to see. So I think
GE
Aaron
has played the
absolutely
hardest
needs to be in
teams,
that conversation.
definitely,
He
yeah.
deserves praise because again, the attacking side of
Playoffs will be determined by
and that's where
head-to-head.
they have been
So
a bit
if they
weaker
beat
in
those
the past.
teams,
But
they
that's
will
enough
have
for
the
us. We'll be
head-to-head
back with
over
the
all
second
of them.
series. But for now, we're going to go ahead and throw down to the floor where we have an interview
So
standing
if
by. Hello,
they
India,
if they
with
beat
SK Rossi.
RRQ, they'll be above RRQ. They'll be above them on wins. If they beat Secret, they'll be above Secret on wins. And head-to-head, and obviously they'll be above
we're now at week 6. Every
Detonation
match
anyway.
counts more, and I'm here on stage with SK Rossi of GE. Congratulations!
Thank you!
Yay!
Yay!
He's
I'm
so
happy
sweet.
because the fans are rooting for you.
I'm inhaling
surprised,
extreme
but
amounts of
thank you.
copium.
Yeah,
To be honest, at this stage, I get it.
Win, it must be really meaningful to you. How do you feel right now?
Feels really great, you know. We have to win all the games to qualify, right? And we are all super motivated and super confident that we can make it because we all believe that we are better. We are a really good organization, really good team with a lot of really good coaches and players. We should be able to make it, and we are just confident. And
Hopium
winning
himself.
today is a
Exactly,
really
it's
good confidence
Hopium now.
boost, and,
It's
We
Hopium.
know we are on a right track here.
Yeah, you're going to win the next time, right?
Yeah, of course, we have to. We have no other choice.
Yeah, I can feel that. And for the second one, I think like you've been here in GE and being the lucky charm. How do you think about that?
I mean, since the beginning of this organization,
Pajama
I've
buff,
been,
board
huge
buff,
part
maybe,
of the
or maybe you
success
need the
that both
pajama
GE and
board
myself
buff,
we
and
had.
then you'll be
And,
invincible.
I don't plan of having anything other than that. You know, being successful, contributing my everything to the organization. The playground might be different, but the mindset is still the same. I want to be the
Gen.G
successful guy
Super
of the
Week,
successful
they
organization.
need to play
Yeah,
Paperex
see,
and
coming.
Zeta.
And also, I saw on your SNS
That's
that
true,
you're creating
actually.
this Naruto figure
Tommy, you in
gift from your
pajamas?
fan.
Yeah.
No,
Do you think
no,
it
not
works?
really.
Yeah, like Naruto, like I watch a lot of animes and I don't watch
I'm
it
just
for
wearing
fun.
a
I watch it for
t-shirt
fun
and
also to learn
some
about a lot of
fucking
things, you know, and Naruto is one of the
like
characters
a
that
tracksuit bottoms.
always inspires about, you know, working hard, not giving
Everyone
up on your
predicted
dreams,
Gen.G.
fighting
I'm
hard
not
every
really
day.
surprised,
So that is
if I'm
what I
honest.
follow and believe as well. So that is a constant reminder for me of who I am, where I come from, and what I should do.
Yeah, you're definitely walking the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like I think your teammates are all aggressive and powerful, and I'm kind of got the
Have you
question,
seen
do
what?
get kind of
Have you seen what
overheated? Who's the one
Valorant
controlling
to
it?
Asia has
I mean, it's
tweeted?
really difficult. In most of the times in scrims, it's coaches.
It's just the fucking
and
thing of
I'm
if
the one
nobody
who will
got
be
me,
most of the
I
time
know SK
overheating
Rossi
and
got
throwing
me.
rounds.
Can I get a
But when it
GE
comes to
fighting?
team, I think Texture and Buzzy, even Monyad sometimes, but we all tend to overheat. But sometimes, yeah, I think Buzzy, Texture, or Monyad does it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
queue.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Whoa.
queue in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even I ask sometimes, like, guys, if I'm overheating, just tell me to come back, you know. Like, I tend to throw rounds. Bad habit.
Yeah, talking about that, we see like your team being more cooperative and having a lot of good communication going on. So like between the last weeks, what happened? What made you change?
I mean, I think it's the synergy. It's nobody's fault, right? Because if the players keep switching on and off, it's a natural thing to happen. Like the flow state will break and the momentum will break at some point. I think switching players has its own pros and cons. But right now we all know like this is the only fight. Like we five have to like do everything what we can to qualify. And the synergy is going really great, and we've been practicing really good, and our communication is on point, I guess. Hope so. We'll try to continue
G
that forward.
fighting.
I mean, yeah, what to say? Everybody's playing good, and
I am writing
looking forward to
myself a
carry
tweet about
Yeah, I
SK
can
Rossi
see.
because
I
he
bet
played
you'll
very
win
well
for the next
today.
round
yeah,
too.
like I said, we have to. No other choice. I want to go to Japan. I want to go
Oh,
qualify
yeah.
for playoff and go to Japan. You know. So we'll do it as a team. We'll make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it definitely. And for the last G, fighting.
Oh, G fighting. Hello, India.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you,
that
Standing
was
Blaze. I
SK
appreciate
Rossi,
it.
And for the next match, it is
Did you see the new Sen video? Marv didn't seem to talk much.
Victoria.
The thing is, it depends. Like, the fucking like content stuff, a lot of people aren't going to necessarily talk as much.
Oh my God, Global Esports is just like the most adorable team.
So much charm.
They are so charming.
Need him to stand up on
Rossi,
stream for
honestly,
research purposes? No.
And honestly, it's about time.
Cast the next game in pajamas. Maybe I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do week 8. I'll see if they'll be okay with me wearing pajamas.